Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another session with the older man. Today, I'm going to touch on something that's quite interesting. You know, over here in Dubai, brunches are a huge thing. I mean, it's a massive business, massive attraction for so many big restaurants over here, and they can be quite elaborate, and the expats over here eat it up. But one thing is very clear is that the majority of these brunches are attended by women, not men. And even though these restaurateurs try their hardest to get men to come to these things, men show up, but they are usually dragged by their wives. They're usually dragged in by their girlfriends, but rarely do you get single men going to brunches. And it just so happens that this came across my feed where this lady is asking, why is it that men don't go to brunches? And I found it interesting. So let's get into it because it really shows you the dynamics of the dating market. It'll open your mind, ladies, why men don't go to brunches. But first, guys, thumbs up, please. Give me some love. Let this algorithm know that you're going to get some good information. Okay? Let this algorithm know that the older man is teaching and the students are here to listen. Okay? All right. Now, this woman seems to be a promoter. And it's obvious that this is a problem in America. I don't know about any other places, but definitely in America, men ain't turning up to brunches. Let's get into it.
Why don't men like brunches?
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at, literally. With their little colorful outfits. They take their hoodies off, their t-shirts off. And then that's where they be. All the working class women, nice nurses and stuff. Like, y'all be missing out. Y'all gotta start coming to the brunches. Y'all love the gym shoes at night, but y'all don't want to come where the ladies be at, pretty and just ready to mingle. Come on, fellas. Like, I need the fellas, man. What I'm doing something wrong. I just want to know why men don't be coming to brunches.
All right. You want me to start, lady? Listen, this is a very, very, very simple answer for you. The only reason you women want us to come there is to buy your food and drinks. At the end of the day, the men are going to get hit with the bill. And if they don't pay, let's bring in the shaming language. Oh, you must be broke, you know. How do you expect to have all of these girls on the table and not come out and support us? You're the man. You're the man. You're supposed to pay. We've heard these stories so often. What is wrong with you guys? Men aren't simping like they used to before. Men aren't stupid. Women have this idea that men are supposed to be fooled by you guys nowadays when you're literally telling us online, yeah, I need him to pay for me. I need this. I need him to pay this. I need this. I need this. Nothing is in this for the man. And then what? You all end up bitching and screaming, talking bad about men during the course of the freaking meal. Everybody's drank a shitload of alcohol. You all get drunk. You all start bitching and moaning. Oh, I can't find a good man. No. Most men are saying no. So obviously, no guys responded, and this video started to go viral. So she came up with a part 2, and I'm going to comment on the part 2 because this is where it gets interesting.
Why men don't come to brunches?
That I got of angry black men dogging us out so bad, saying how we want y'all to pay for stuff and just the lies. If I'm inviting you to a brunch, that means me and my girls already got our tickets and our tables. What do we need your stuff for? What's that little money gonna do? Majority of the women making more money anyway. So why would I care for that? All I said was, we want to hang with y'all. Why I can't say we want to hang with the black men? Why can't the black men come enjoy a brunch with us and chill and just eat and have a good time? You be home by 6 and watch the game. Why would y'all rather choose being with all men? I never seen a world where men be so thirsty to just be with men and not women. And complain when women invite y'all to something. We just want to have a good time with y'all. Why y'all so mad at us? That's so weird. And we the same skin. We supposed to be hanging together anyway, not against each other. It sounds like y'all don't like us. Answer that. Do y'all like black women still? What do we do? Because I know I ain't did no bad stuff to black men. Like, I love black men. I ain't never even dated a white man before. I'm so loyal. Understand that. Please, we just want y'all to hang with us. That's it. Have fun with us. What's wrong with that?
Man, listen, I can tell you back in my day, I'm talking literally 20 years ago, I used to enjoy going out and meeting a girl at the bar. Used to love the company of women. I still do. I really still do. But now I have to be extremely cautious about how I approach a woman, what I say when I'm talking to that woman. I am on my guard literally right through every single word I say. In the past, I never had a problem. I tell women straight up what I thought. We never had a problem. She told me what she thought. If we had a disagreement, we debated back and forth. No anger, no trigger points, no nothing. Nowadays, oh man, I have to watch every single freaking word I say. It is an uncomfortable interaction. Every single woman I meet now, I have to have that feeling. So here's the problem, lady. You all are not fun to be around. That is the problem. You're all hyper aggressive. You're all triggered by some problem, something society have convinced you that you're not getting or you should be getting, and you're always competing with the man. So now we're not only talking about trying to get out there and have a nice conversation about life and, the world and what we've done and what we experience. We're in a freaking competition. It's constant. Men don't want that. They don't. In this idea that, we have paid for our table already, we don't want your little money. Yes, you do. You might try this whole shaming tactic. We make more money than you anyway. You see that? Right there, you disqualified every single man out there because now he got to go and deal with this crap. Men are a lot more conservative about how they spend their money. In going out and spending money, regardless if it's directly or indirectly on a woman, men don't want to do that if it's not worth it. I want you all to understand and listen to this one simple phrase that every single man have told me when they talk about women. The juice is not worth the squeeze. In other words, the amount of effort that the men have to put in just to get the bare minimum from a woman isn't worth it. It's as simple as that. It doesn't get any more complex than that. And if you think that, you paid for that brunch and you're okay, and he's supposed to then be baited in to come into these brunch. What happens after the brunch? Then he goes out somewhere else. You can't even pay for me on this. And it's a freaking nightmare dating right now. And you ladies, you have no idea how bad the men are complaining. It is to a point now where men have no desire to meet women. That is the shitty part. Now you're complaining why men don't turn up to brunches? I don't know what else to tell you. I'm trying to solve the dating situation as well. It's your fault, ladies. You are not pleasant to be around. Do you understand that word? Pleasant, meaning pleasing, relaxing. There's no femininity amongst women anymore. So if a man is going out to be with another individual who has a vagina but acts like a man, why is that comfortable? That's not pleasant. It's much more pleasant to go and hang out with another man who understands the role of being masculine, not some person who's pretending to be masculine but has a vagina, who still have all of these other issues that comes with having that vagina. I hate to put it like that, but that is the reality of it. Women have made it extremely uncomfortable for men to like being with them. That is the problem.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So it was like high status, t-shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women. High status, t-shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all three categories, the guy didn't care. He's like, yes, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. My takeaway on this is just goes along with the trends I've been seeing. So We are in this Kardashian culture and have been for, 10 years. I don't know how long they've been on. But this idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, breast implants, butt implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, that's crazy. We can't do all that. Some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that. But for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that. And if you think about it, it's really a beautiful thing that men will just kind of take you as you are. They don't need you to be high status, or they don't care where you work. If you work at McDonald's or you're making six figures and some executive of a company. But look at what we're doing to men. We want them to just be everything. It's unattainable. They're getting out of the market, and rightfully so. So I even asked my brother about this. I said, hey, is this true? Men don't care? He's like, 1,000%. Men could give two shits. And I was like, that's going to be a topic then.
And I don't know how we're going to bridge the gap, because it seems like the only men that women feel comfortable or like being around are gay men. She can chop it up with that gay friend. They can talk about makeup, and they can talk about lashes and wigs and BBLs and freaking clothes and all of that shit. Real men don't want to talk about that shit. So what do? You're in your masculine mode. But if we ain't talking about freaking stock markets, real estate investments, crypto, the next business deal, and hitting some fresh shit, hey, you're not that interesting. You're not, because most of you don't compete or talk about these things when you go out. So, my dear, this is the problem that we have. Let's read a few comments from this, because other men have these ideas as well. Taylor Prairie says, isn't going to brunch sassy? This is another thing. Men didn't come up with that shit. Women came up with that. Going to brunch is sassy. I don't know, man. BJ Robinson said, then why you want me to come with my little money? Exactly. Friggin' brunches are friggin' expensive, man. For me, I hate them because simply I don't drink. I do not drink alcohol. Not because of religious or anything, or I'm not alcoholic. Me and alcohol don't get along well. I am messed up drunk on 3 beers. You understand? 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm messed up. I am finished the next day. And this is how it's always been since my childhood. I remember having my first Heineken with my father, who was a bartender, by the way. The irony of it, right? He was a professional bartender most of his life. He gave me my first beer at age 16 or 17. And I remember passed out on the lawn from half a bottle of Heineken, okay? And I woke up in the middle of the day, 12 o'clock, with his friends looking over me. Bunch of Jamaicans, right? Why, Mr. Paul, what happened to your son, man? Huh? What happened to your son? Him can't hold him liquor? Blood clot. You're not a bartender. Listen, the Caribbean embarrassment that my father had to go through to see that his son couldn't even handle half a freaking Heineken was funny. And I tried to kick it right through my teenage life, but no, couldn't handle it. Any little alcohol, man, I am messed up and I get really, really bad hangovers. So I just said, why would I keep torturing myself trying to please other people, getting drunk, but yet got a nasty hangover the same night? Yeah, I get hangovers the same night, not the next day. Yeah. So from then, no, I didn't bother with it. So when I go to brunches, guess what happens? Everybody else is plastered around me, whooping it up, and ho-ha! And I'm the only sober one going, ha ha ha, trying to pretend like I'm having fun as well. But you can't have as much fun as everybody else who's messed up drunk. I cannot laugh at drunk, stupid jokes. So I usually just end up saying, nah, not worth it. because I ain't paying the extra money to go to a freaking event for hours sitting down, sober, looking at all the people laughing stupidly. And so I bow out of those. But that's me. But the point is that these brunches cost money, number one. And why would you pay money to go to an event where the company isn't something that you like? Yes, you might meet some really nice girls there, but the problem is these girls come out in packs. And there's nothing worse than getting a girl who is attached to a pack. Because if you've seen hyenas in a pack versus a hyena on her own, it's a whole different story. So that pack mentality is what you're going to get. And most men don't want to deal with that crap. If she isolates herself and go off and sit down and talk to you and she's fit, feminine, and friendly, oh, that'd be awesome. That would be a dream. But that's rare. That's rare. Because a lot of these women are going out because they haven't met men in the normal way. These were not women that were recommended by all the men or all the women as the nice girls. And that brings us to the next point. The point is that the majority of women who you do meet that are great are referrals. Another man refer you to her. I am always looking for great women to refer other men to. Always. Whenever women call in and I can have a chat with them and I know their history, etc. Like that's what I'm trying to do through the membership program, is when I can hear what women's stories are, I can say, all right, you know what, listen, buddy, she's a nice woman, man. You should talk to her. It is one of the best and easiest way for women to get hooked up with a good man. Because usually other men will refer you to good men. Most men will not refer a good woman to an asshole. Now, married women, usually they will help out as well. They will try to help good women find good men. But people rarely put assholes. Good people rarely put bad people together. So we know that the people who coming out to these brunches, yeah, they're not the cream of the crop. I don't know how else to put it, man. That's it. I love how this guy says it, man. This guy says, sounds like reverse psychology to me. Yes, she is using reverse psychology. She's trying to use the old shaming tactics, you know. It is bloody reverse psychology. This gentleman said, laugh out loud. Now it's little money. Yeah, exactly. The little money. Lockie here said, who picked up on the sign language? Yes. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Yeah, everything this woman said, man, is just all about shaming men. And this is what men got to deal with. This is what men got to do. If men do not do what a woman wants, he's automatically shamed. Men cannot have preferences. Women are going to shame you for it. So men are in this position where, why would I want to put up with this? This gentleman said, nah, I'll pass. I'll keep my little money. P Noble TX says, I don't do brunch unless I'm on a date. It's all good. We can do lunch, but not brunch. This guy said, wait a minute. Football starts at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Laugh out loud. Yeah, she was trying to tell you that you could be home by 6 to watch the game. I love how this guy said this. This guy said this.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of a headache to have to deal with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I got to take you out. I got to hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I got to get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call on the
phone. So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
Hey, you always gotta say. Okay, so if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him. I mean, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's the thing. These women are getting a bloody lesson. The reality of it is, men do not enjoy female company anymore. We used to. It used to be a pleasure sitting down with a woman who was feminine, who was fit, feminine, friendly. Oh, that was a pleasure, man. That, to me, sometimes that was better than having sex. Seriously. Just enjoying a female's femininity. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, but man, you all have spoiled it, ladies. Feminism have turned you into a bunch of grumpy, bitter, opinionated, overbearing, worst version of a man. There, I said it. Okay, my friends, listen, man. I hope you learned something from this, ladies. I don't know when it's going to change, how it's going to change, but I can tell you, it's a sorry sight to see. It is pretty scary to see that we're here as a species. But hey, if you would like some help, book a session with the older man. Let me have a conversation with you. Join our membership program. It is free right now. Come on board. Let me know that you're interested. It's easy for me to start building content around what you guys would like. So give me some ideas, etc., so that I can help everybody. But in the meantime, we're getting everybody on board so that when I do launch officially, we can all get together and have like-minded conversation where you can meet other people from all over the world. All right? So my friends, until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. See you in the next one. Cheers.